Hello viewers, I, Dr. Rafi Mohammed, welcome you all to this educational program of Maulana Azad National Urdu University. In today's session, we shall discuss about grammar translation method which is meant for B.Ed students. In the previous session, we discussed the origin of grammar translation method and its features. In this session, we shall discuss about merits and demerits of grammar translation method. Let's start with the merits of grammar translation method. The meaning of words, idioms, phrases, and sentences can be easily made clear to the students by translating them into native language. So, it is an easy method. In this method, the pupil associates the foreign word with the word spoken by him. As a result, a strong memory bond is established. Not only this, the child proceeds from the known to the unknown. This gives him a better comprehension of English. Grammar of foreign language is easily taught by comparing it with the grammar of mother tongue. The method helps in rapid expansion of vocabulary of the student as they learn to consult English dictionaries to know the meanings of difficult words. This method saves a lot of time and energy of the teacher in teaching a foreign language. The teacher finds it very easy to prepare his lessons. It can be easily used even in overcrowded classes. This method is very useful in developing the art and skill of translation. Students' comprehension of English can be easily tested. The obvious gain of this method is quick understanding of the language patterns on the part of the learners. The understanding is facilitated by the immediate translation and explanation of the behavior of the language. Now, we will have a look on the demerits of grammar translation method. It is an unnatural method. In this method, the natural order of learning a language, that is, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, is not followed. This method neglects speaking skill. The result is that students do not develop proper speech habits and their expression in the foreign language remains poor. It neglects pattern practice. Language is learned through usage and practice and not by learning the rules of grammar. Exact translation is not possible. Many a time, correct translation of a foreign language into a native one becomes difficult for want of equivalent words in the native language of the learner. Literal translation into mother tongue also sometimes become ridiculous. This method is dull and mechanical as the students are passive listeners. The student is not an active participant in the teaching learning process. This method lays too much emphasis on formal grammar, which result in disinterest of the students to learn the foreign language. Cramming of definitions and rules is a task which brings boredom and makes learning difficult. It ignores habit formation. In this method, the students think first in their mother tongue and then translate their thoughts into English. It develops bad habit of translation in thinking. The unit of teaching is word, not a sentence. This is not in line with the maxim from whole to parts. This method is not useful in improving pronunciation as it lays emphasis on grammar and translation which ignore the speech aspect. This method is not in conformity with the principles of psychology of learning a language. In this method, teacher teaches English by injecting rules rather than facilitating its use. Teaching the rules of grammar first and the language afterwards is unsound psychologically. To conclude, though this method has been universally condemned, it continues to be popular with most of the teachers teaching English even to this day. Even though this method is governed by the maxim proceed from known to unknown, the shortfall of this method is that the students taught through this method are unable to use the language and they develop a sort of inferiority complex about the language. Dear viewers, In this session, we have discussed about merits and demerits of grammar translation method. I hope you have enjoyed this session. For further study, you may refer to the list of books displayed on the screen. You may also contact us. This is the end of the session. Thank you all.